Greetings, ambitious, pragmatic, hardworking Capricorn. My name is Eliane Nicole. I'm an astrologer and a tarot card reader. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And now I'm going to get into the May 2019 forecast for Capricorn. And I'm going to do some tarot cards, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the planets. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I recommend you watch the video for your sun, moon, and rising sign to get the fullest scope of what to expect in May. And if you don't know your sun, moon, and rising, you should definitely contact me for a reading. Everyone should have their birth chart done at least once in your life. It's an excellent tool for self-awareness and self-discovery, and not just the printout from the computer. It's great to have it with a reader. It's a different experience. And if you've had your chart done, then getting monthly transit readings is a great vibrational tune-up, so to speak. So as we enter the month of May, Capricorn, it looks like you are getting over something. You may be getting over a completion of some kind. You may be getting over a cold, or just being tired, or being sad, or something like that too. And it looks like you're covered by a trip or a journey. And you were crossed by a woman, a fiery woman, maybe a controlling or bossy type, maybe a motherly type. It looks like you will be dealing with her around the end of the first week of May. And it also looks like there could be a falling out with a friend, kind of towards the end of the second week of the month. Or just not seeing eye to eye with an old friend, maybe a visitor reunion or something. What's leaving is a time of separating from an establishment or institution possibly, or else it could be a time of just a separation in general. And what could come into being is if you're in a legal situation, it's possible that it does not go in your favor, but it could just be more figuratively that you feel like something is unfair. What will come into being is a resolution of a conflict or a reconciliation from a conflict. And fears or insecurities have to do with a man who maybe you feel like is being unfair. And if it's not a man, it could be an institution or an establishment that you're dealing with, or just the patriarchy in general. Others see you as socializing a lot, and this could be that you're partying too hard, like drinking too much or being too decadent or indulgent, or it could also be that you're doing superficial socializing. Positive feelings are the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So it looks like you have positive feelings for Capricorn women. It's positive feelings around a big expenditure, it looks like, something financial. And for Capricorn men, it may be an expenditure around a woman, or a woman who you're doing business with. She may seem materialistic or unfair, or cheap, possibly, but you have positive feelings about her. And for Capricorn women, I think that you have positive feelings about yourself towards the end of the month, maybe. And also, the outcome is the Knight of Rods. So this is a man on the move at the end of the month. And that is the tarot forecast for Capricorn for May. And now I'm going to get a little bit into the planets. As we enter the month of May, the Sun and Uranus are both in Taurus. The Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Chiron are all in Aries. So it's still very much an Aries sky as we enter the month of May. Mars is in Gemini. Jupiter is in Sagittarius retrograde. Now Saturn, Pluto, and the South Node are all in Capricorn. So this is still a very significant sky for Capricorn. A lot has been going on with Capricorn for the past couple of years. And at the end of April, there was the April 24th, April 29th with the Pluto, Saturn both going retrograde. So all of that's been going on. And now we have Pluto, Saturn, and the South Node all in Capricorn, and the Neptune is in Pisces, and the North Node is in Cancer. So I'm not going to talk about all of the aspects. If you want to know about all of the aspects, definitely contact me for your own transit reading, and we can do a deep dive. But I'm going to talk about significant things like May 4th, the new moon in Taurus. New moons are incredibly rich and fertile soil for planting the seeds of intentions that you want to manifest in the earthly realm. And the new moon of Taurus is good for Taurian themes, which include finance, wealth, security, long-term financial planning, investments, savings, material possessions, all of those things. Taurus is also a great time to set intentions around self-esteem and values. Taurus is also a great time to set intentions around creativity, the sensual pleasures, art, beauty, romance, food, things like that. And Taurus rules the shoulders. If you have any intentions around the shoulders, it's a great time to set intentions around that. Also, as the month progresses, we get more and more into Taurus vibes. And for Capricorn, Capricorn trines Taurus, so you relate to this energy. It's a good harmonious energy. May 6th, Mercury enters Taurus. May 15th, Venus enters Taurus. When Mercury enters Taurus, our communication tends to be very practical, very pragmatic, very realistic. We are communicating about matters of security, finance, wealth, savings, investments, long-term financial planning. We're also talking about the sensual pleasures, food, art, beauty, romance. We're also talking about our values and our, self-esteem and things like that. So that's Taurian communication themes that begin May 6th and will be lasting throughout the rest of the month. May 15th, when Venus enters Taurus, Venus is the planet of romance, and it's also the planet of creativity. And it also has to do with money sometimes. So again, these Taurian themes, finance, security, wealth, investments, savings, long-term financial planning, also the sensual pleasures. These are the things we're kind of attracted to. And Mars, the planet of our drive and our goal-oriented nature, goes into Cancer on May 15th. And when Mars goes into Cancer, we are driven by our emotional desires. We're driven towards our emotional goals. We're driven more by our instincts and by our feelings at this time. And that's going to be through the end of the month until June, sometime in June when it moves again. May 18th is the full moon in Scorpio. The full moon in Scorpio, it's a very deep and dark full moon. It's a very mysterious full moon. Capricorn is sextile Scorpio, so Capricorn relates to the energy of the Scorpio full moon. It's about regeneration, it's about rebirth, it's about transformation, it's about digging, probing, penetrating, researching, discovering, these kinds of things. So that's the Scorpio full moon. May 21st, the Sun and Mercury enter Gemini, so Gemini season begins. That's when communication is really going to pick up. It's going to be at a very fast pace and very abundant. A lot of talking, a lot of texting, emails, phone calls, messages, correspondence. Everyone's got a story to tell. There might be more of an anxious, restless energy, a lot to do, a lot of activity. So that's happening starting May 21st towards the end of the month. And Neptune in Pisces is trining the true node in Cancer May 22nd. And if you're around 18 degrees Capricorn, so maybe 16 to 20 degrees Capricorn, 18 exactly, this is a very significant aspect for you. It's a very expansive, mystical aspect. But it may come to you in what feels like an opposing nature. So this is a great time to get a reading if you're a Capricorn in that degree. And that's it for this reading. This is the Cliff Notes. You know, it's always best when you work with me one-on-one. I do readings in person if you're in Los Angeles, but I also do on the phone and FaceTime, so I can literally do readings for people anywhere in the world. Please contact me for a reading. My information is in the profile. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share this video with your friends and have them look up your sign, and I look forward to reading for you soon. Thank you for joining me, Capricorn.